greet pilgrims in the square there, offer some reflections before leading the recitation of the Angelus Marian prayer, followed by greetings to all the various groups and any special words he might wish to add. It's, as you can see, a sunny and very sultry, warm and humid summer, August 1st here in the Eternal City. And the weather has been quite hot for the past few weeks, as to be expected this time of year. Pope Francis also appeared last week from the window there, overlooking the square, to lead the recitation of the Angelus. In July, he's led the Angelus every Sunday, and usually it's a time of rest for him, but as many of you will know, he's also been convalescing after his surgery on July 4th. And his appointments, in any case, were quiet for the month of July, but with the surgery, he's also been resting even more than usual. During the month of August, the Wednesday audiences are scheduled to take place. We'll be seeing that week by week, so activities begin to pick up once again. Now, from wherever you are joining us, again, whether via our Vatican Media channels, YouTube, VaticanNews.va, or our Facebook Live app, a warm welcome to you all, and as well to all of you joining us through Catholic television and the Catholic Faith Network in America, Shalom Television India, EWTN Television, Shalom World Television, Salt and Light Television, and Atma Darshan Television India. A warm welcome to you, and as well as the many radio listeners throughout the world, in particular Luminous Radio India and Radio Maria Papua New Guinea, as well as those of you tuning in via web through various websites, streaming this broadcast live, or you may be watching it on demand a little later. A warm welcome to you all. Just so you're aware, the Angelus prayer can be found, the text of the prayer, by clicking on Pray with the Pope on the Angelus tab of the Vatican News portal, www.vaticannews.va, or also on the app. Any moment now, Pope Francis will be appearing from that window there you see in the Apostolic Palace. Many of the pilgrims below are gathered in some of the shady areas of the buildings nearby, where you can also see the Pope pretty easily from that area. And here, Pope Francis is now appearing at the window.
Cari fratelli e sorelle, buongiorno.
Dear brothers and sisters, good day, buongiorno. The initial scene of the Gospel in today's liturgy shows us some boats moving towards Capernaum. The crowd is going to look for Jesus. We might think that this is a very good thing. Yet the Gospel teaches us that it is not enough to seek God. We must also ask why we are seeking Him. Indeed, Jesus says, "You seek me not because you saw signs, but because you ate your fill of the loaves." The people, in fact, had witnessed the miracle of the multiplication of the loaves, but they had not grasped the meaning of that gesture. They stopped at the external miracle and material bread, just there, without going beyond about the meaning of all that.
Ecco, allora una prima domanda che possiamo farci tutti noi. Perché cerchiamo il Signore?
And here then is the first question we can ask ourselves. Why do we seek the Lord? What are the motivations for our faith? We need to discern this, because among the many temptations there is in life, among the many temptations, there's one that we might call idolatrous temptation. It's the one that drives us to seek God for our own use, to solve our problems, to have thanks to Him what we cannot obtain on our own. But in this way, faith remains superficial. And the faith remains a sort of miraculous type of faith. We seek God to feed us and then forget about Him when we are satiated, when we're full. At the center of this immature faith is not God, but our own needs, our own interests, many different things. It is right to present our needs to God's heart. But the Lord, who acts far beyond our expectations, wishes to live with us, first of all, in a relationship of love. And true love is disinterested. It is free. One does not love to receive a favor in return. It's not a question of interests. A second question that the crowd asks Jesus can help us. What can we do to accomplish the works of God? It's as if the people provoked by Jesus were asking, how can we purify our search for God? How do we go from a magical faith, which thinks only of our own needs, to a faith that pleases God? And Jesus shows the way. He answers that the work of God is to welcome the one whom the Father has sent. That is, Himself, Jesus. It's not adding religious practices or observing special precepts. It's welcoming Jesus, welcoming Him into our lives, living a story of love with Him. It is He who will purify our faith. We're not able to do this on our own. But the Lord wants a loving relationship with us. Before the things we receive and do, there is Him to love. There is a relationship with Him that goes beyond the logic of interest and calculations. This applies to God, but also to our human and social relationships. When we seek first and foremost the satisfaction of our needs, we risk using people and exploiting situations for our own ends. Sometimes we hear about people who might be using other people. Using people for your own needs or wants is not good. And a society that puts interests instead of people at its center is a society that does not generate life. The Gospel's invitation is this: rather than being concerned only with the material bread that feeds us, let us welcome Jesus as the bread of life, and starting out from our friendship with Him, learn to love each other freely and without calculation. Freely and without calculation, without using others, freely, with generosity, with magnanimity. Let us now pray to the Blessed Virgin Mary, who lived the most beautiful story of love with God, that she may give us the grace to open ourselves to the encounter with her Son.
Concepit Spiritus Sancto.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ecce ancilla Domini.
Fiat mi secundum verbum tuum.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Et verbum caro factum est.
Ed abitavit in nobis.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ora pro nobis, Santa Dei Genitrix.
Ut digni efficiamur promissionibus Christi.
Grazie a Tu, anque sumus Domine, mentibus nostris infunde, ut che angelo nunziante, Christi Filii Tui, incarnazione coniovium, per passionem eius ad crucem, a resurrectionis gloriam perducamur, per Christum Dominum nostrum.
Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Pro fidelibus defunctis, requiem aeternam dona eis Domine.
Et lux perpetua luceat eis.
Requiescant in pace.
Amen.
Sit nomen Domini benedictum.
Ex nunc et usque in saeculum.
Aiutorium nostrum in nomine Domini.
Qui feci caelum et terram.
Benedicat vos, omnipotens Deus, Pater, et Filius, et Spiritus Sanctus.
Amen.
Amen. Cari fratelli e sorelle, rivolgo di cuore il mio saluto a tutti voi, fedeli di Roma.
Dear brothers and sisters, I greet all of you pilgrims from Rome and other countries.
In particolare, anche questa domenica ho la gioia di salutare vari gruppi di giovani.
And I'm happy to greet various groups of young people here in the square, present here from various dioceses throughout Italy.
Quelli del campo itinerante organizzato a Roma dalle suore discepole del Divin Maestro.
Pope Francis greeting the various groups from different parts of Italy, of young people.
I ragazzi e gli educatori del gruppo Dopo di Noi di Villa Iris di Grande Sciuta di Varmo, provincia di Udine. E vedo alcune bandiere peruviane.
Pope Francis noting the Peruvian flag in the square, and he's greeting the Peruvians and noting that they have a new president, and may the Lord bless your country always. I wish you all a good Sunday and a peaceful month of August. It's very hot, but let's hope it's peaceful and serene.
Non dimenticatevi di pregare
And please
per me.
remember to pray for me.
Buon pranzo e arrivederci.
Have a good lunch and hope to see you soon. And Pope Francis waving to the crowds in a very hot St. Peter's Square, simply greeting the various groups present: Rome, Bologna, Udine, parts of Italy, and a Peruvian group there in the square. And wishing everyone a quiet and peaceful August, and I wish you the same. Thank you for joining us here for this live broadcast of the Noonday Angelus on this Sunday here in St. Peter's Square. Please visit the Vatican Web News portal for the full text of the Holy Father's words, as well as on Facebook, and you can watch this video again on YouTube, Facebook, and via the Vatican News web portal. On behalf of Vatican Media, I'd like to also thank all of our technical crew who made this broadcast possible. And of course, we'd like to thank you for joining us. A blessed Sunday to you all. Laudetur Jesus Christus.